This is Lutin. So following on from Journey, I wanted to find another game that people who watch that playthrough would appreciate for the environment, pace and storyline. I decided on a series I played over 10 years ago, Riven. It's the second game in a series with a very complex backstory, and with that in mind I thought that in this first video I should bring you some backstory which is important information in understanding where we are and what we're doing. If you've not played Myst and don't want the story spoiled for you, then skip this first video and don't listen to the following chapter. The story began with Myst. You play the role of an unnamed character who is never seen or named throughout the series, and this is a game element very much like Journey allows you to put yourself more immersively into the role. You stumble upon the Myst book, inadvertently touch the page which teleports or links you to the world contained within. These worlds are known as ages. Trapped on Myst, you are forced to explore, and upon discovery of a library, you find two more linking books, one red and one blue. It becomes evident that these books are actually prisons, containing Cirrus and Achenar. They are the sons of Atreus, who once lived on Myst with his wife Catherine. Atreus writes the special linking books. From the prison books, Cirrus and Achenar tell you that Atreus is dead, each claiming the other one murdered him, and they beg you to help them escape their relative prisons. The books, though, are missing several pages, causing their messages to come through the book broken and hard to decipher. As you continue to explore Myst and unlock its puzzles, you find more linking books to other ages, and as you visit each age, you discover pages to the red and blue books. When returning to Myst, they are placed in the corresponding books, and doing so allows the two brothers to communicate more clearly through the linking books, and they plead evermore their assertion that each is innocent and the other guilty. Furthermore, as you continue collecting pages, they tell you of a fifth page. This fifth page will allow you to set one of them free, and so you are left with a choice to help Cirrus or help Achenar, or do neither. They also inform you that you must on no account touch the green book located with the last pages. This, they say, is a prison book, and it's like their own, and that when linking to it will trap you just as they are. However, in-game, if you open the green linking book, it actually leads to Denis, where Atreus is revealed and has been imprisoned. He asks you to bring him the fifth page, and there are several outcomes to the first chapter. Bringing the fifth page to the either brother results in you trading places with them, becoming trapped yourself in their prison. Linking to Denis without a fifth page will mean you are trapped with Atreus there. And finally, if you link to Denis with the fifth page, it will allow Atreus to complete the Myst book and return to the island. Upon return, however, you find the red and blue books have gone, and there's only burn markings where they used to be. The story of Myst began with the Denis. They are descendants of an ancient race and are themselves some 10,000 years old. They use a special art to create books from the worlds they describe, and subsequently allow you to link to those worlds, or ages. The Denis built a great city and civilization in expansive underground caverns. One day though, a surface woman came upon the Denis accidentally. She spent time learning the Denis language and integrated herself there, changing her name to become Tiana. She married a man named Atreus, and then having a son, naming him Gen. But the Denis civilization was then befallen by disaster when two men named Viovis and Ageris. They created a plague to destroy the Denis, believing them to have become corrupt. Ageris then subsequently murders Viovis for refusing to help him write an age where they would both be worshipped as gods. Atreus then lures Ageris to an unstable age, killing them both and sacrificing himself to save his wife and child. Tiana and Gen then escape to the surface as the civilization of the Denis collapses and falls into ruin. Tiana cares for Gen until he runs away to the ruined city of the Denis, relearning the art of writing linking books. Tiana cares for Gen's son Atreus until Gen arrives back to teach the art of linking books to Atreus. Atreus is awed at first by the art, but he is horrified when he witnesses Gen's manipulation and dismissive attitude to the inhabitants of the ages. He also comes to understand Gen's selfish, cold cruelty and his own power-hungry nature. Gen believes that he creates the ages he writes, instead of creating links to pre-existing universes. Gen destroys Atreus' first age, Inception, because it does not follow Gen's style of writing. After attempting to escape his father, Gen traps Atreus in a locked chamber in Denis, with the only escape Gen's own age of Riven. On Riven, Atreus falls in love with a villager named Catherine. Catherine and Atreus hatch a plan to trap Gen on Riven. And Gen is then stranded when Atreus and Catherine destroy all linking books on Riven, escaping by using a book Tiana wrote for them, leading to the age of Mist. Atreus drops the Mist linking book into a massive disturbance on Riven known as the Star Fissure. The book falls through the fissure to be picked up by the player protagonist at the beginning of Mist. Atreus and Catherine marry and have 2 children, Cirrus and Achenar, but the brothers like Gen grow greedy, and after plundering their father's ages, they trap Catherine on Riven. When Atreus returns to investigate, the brothers strand him in Denis, imprisoned in a cave like his father, with no way to link out and escape. And that brings us back around to the beginning and end of Mist, and our starting point for Riven. The style of these games is unusual in that they use stills instead of live 3D environments, but the puzzles in them are some of the most complex of any game I've played, and therein lies the joy of achievement and unlocking the story of Riven.
There's a great deal of history that you should know, but I'm afraid that I must continue my writing. Here. Most of what you'll need to know is in there. Keep it well hidden. For all reasons you'll discover, I can't send you to Riven with a way out. But I can give you this. It appears to be a linking book back here to Dunny. But it's actually a one-man prison. You'll need it, I'm afraid, to capture Gan. Once you've found Catherine, signal me, and I'll come with a linking book to bring us back. There's also a chance, if this all goes well, that I might be able to get you back to the place that you came from.